You may already be jacked. You may already have all the money you want. You may have all of these things. But you still might not feel fulfilled. You still might feel kind of, your mind's unclear. You don't really know what you want. You're kind of very ungrateful. You're tired all the time. Your brain it's not as happy and peaceful as it could be. And I think you'd be missing one thing, right? If you look outside right now, the sun, you can see the sun over there. The sky is blue. I'm riding my bike right now. I'm just doing my thing outside, right? Nobody around me. It's only me, right? And I've been here for like not too long, like 10, 15 minutes. And I kind of just like no music, no phone, nothing. And I'm just kind of looking at the greenery, looking at it's kind of very peaceful. No cars, nothing, right? And my mind is very clear and kind of peaceful right now. It's, thinking about life, thinking about my problems, thinking about just in general, as I'm looking at these. I love these trees, the fall trees, right? Everything is very clear and peaceful right now, right? But my majority of the day, right, I'm not really thinking of these thoughts. I'm kind of very focused on, going to the gym or my university, what I'm going to eat today. But I do think that the main thing that'll make you very happy while self-improvement and just life in general is to take a moment and kind of just relax and unwind and just chill out with no distractions, with nothing, just you and yourself and nature, right? So say you feel bored one day, right? Rather than just going on your phone, find it in yourself to just go outside on a walk, run, bike, whatever, and find the chill spot where you can just look at the world and whatever, just actually unwind, right? People say unwind, right? And then they go on their phone or watch a movie or get high or something like that, right? It might feel relaxing, but if you really think about it, right? Whenever you're on your phone, your brain sees 100,000 thoughts in an hour, right? Sees 1,000 different videos in an hour, sees 100 different laughing things that invoke your emotions, bunch of random stuff. Usually that's just not unwinding, right? You're not unwinding yourself if you're seeing so much different things all at once, right? Unwinding is where you have nothing going on and you kind of just your brain just starts thinking. It starts kind of doing its own thing, what it's supposed to, right? You could ask yourself, when's the last time this has happened to you? When's the last time you kind of did nothing, right? You just did nothing and your brain just relaxes. For me, it's been a while, right? I never really usually let my brain just kind of freelance and just talk to itself and kind of figure shit out, right? I always have, I'm always occupied with something. I'm doing I'm looking at my phone, I'm texting somebody, I'm doing my homework, I'm cooking, whatever it is, right? But I'm usually never by myself, right? And I noticed that a big habit or a big thing you could do to kind of level this skill up and have this thoughtfulness every single day is journaling. Whenever I allocate an hour, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 15, whatever amount of time to journaling, my brain, I notice my, hands start to write different ideas, right? I'm I think of, oh wait, why do I do this bad habit a lot, right? And then my brain will be it answers that question, right? And then that question leads to another question, which also gets answered, and so on and so forth, right? My brain kind of just talks by itself. Oh, there's a dog here. But yeah. But my brain kind of just answers itself. It, does whatever it wants. It talks, solves problems. And that's what you want, right? Especially when you're on self-improvement, so much things are going on in your life. You want to have a moment you can really truly relax. Another habit you could do with this is meditation, right? Whenever you clear your mind, during the meditation itself, whenever you clear your mind, you kind of feel peaceful, right? But after the meditation, your mind is very quiet, right? It's going on low frequency mode or something, right? Where it's you just had 10 minutes of doing nothing, kind of just just 10 minutes of mindfulness, and afterwards for the next 5-10 minutes your brain kind of just shuts off and becomes quiet, right? Which is a very good feeling to have. So don't quit the gym and don't quit all these productive thought using habits, but every single day find time to just meditate for 10 minutes, right? Journal for 15 minutes, go outside for an hour and just bike, run, whatever, get some sunlight, and just sit on a rock like myself right now and just look at the world and just kind of let your brain think. See you in the next one.